Hello, everyone, and welcome to What to Expect Before Your First Pelvic Floor Physiotherapy Appointment at Kinetec's Pointe-Claire Centre de Santé Pelvienne. My name is Joella. I'm a pelvic health physiotherapist here, and I will be guiding you through each step of the way of what to expect. So before we begin, you will be sent a medical questionnaire to your email once you have called to already book an appointment. And there you will be asked to fill in any medication that you're taking, your contact information, any predisposing conditions that your physiotherapist should be aware of. There will be also a section to add on about the cancellation policy, and as well you can add your personal needs and goal for why you are consulting in pelvic floor physiotherapy. You'll be also sent a consent form to sign, which gives us rights to access your personal information in our software. If you have a referral coming from a medical professional or any other healthcare professional, we encourage you to bring it before your first visit so we can scan it at the front. So once you have entered and your physical therapist has welcomed you into the clinic, you'll be sat down in a private room and you will be discussing a little bit more about your symptoms. So here you want to be as detailed as possible about the onset of your symptoms, whether it was a couple of months ago, a year ago, a couple of years ago, etc. You want to also try to identify any triggers that you have to your symptoms, whether it comes to incontinence, pain, etc. As well, this is where you can do a little bit of your homework and try to track a few days beforehand all of those signs and symptoms. After that, your physical therapist will ask you a few more questions and details regarding your routine. Therefore, how many times a day you go to the bathroom to urinate? How many times a day do you go for bowel movements? How are your bowel movements? How much water do you drink a day, etc. Now, needless to say, this is not something that you need to necessarily track vigilantly before your first appointment. So it is really just to give us a better idea on approximate what is going on in terms of your routine. Then there is the objective evaluation. So this is where we take a look at your posture. We take a look at different positions, such as holding your balance on one leg, squats. That gives us a better idea of what's going on around the back, the hips, the pelvis, and obviously the pelvic floor. There is an internal exam component as well. This is where we get a better look at the tone of the muscles, the contractility of the pelvic floor, but we will ask for your consent before conducting an internal exam. As well, depending on what you are coming in for, there may be an anal internal exam done as well. At the end of the evaluation and the appointment, the physiotherapist will sit down with you and talk a little bit about the recommendations that they offer you at this time being, whether it is to do certain exercises, certain stretches, keeping track of avoiding diarrhea. This will all be talked about, and this is also where we welcome you to ask any questions before the end of the session. They will also talk to you a little bit about the expectations of how many follow-ups there will be in total for this kind of issue and how frequently those visits will be. If you have any questions in regarding to the following setup, we encourage you to do a orientation call. One of our physiotherapists can give you 20 minutes free of charge to guide a little bit about who and how you should see about pelvic health physiotherapy. We encourage you also to take a look a little bit more at our contact info at the URL below. If you have any other questions regarding more logistics of appointments, we encourage you to call us and book us your first appointment. All right, take good care of yourselves and see you soon.